Hey everybody, 7 here, and thank you so much for joining me in our 6th summer in Medieval Dynasty. Now, we've got quite a bit to do. Now, it's the start of the new season, so we should probably check to see if we've got any damages. Yeah, okay, the wheat situation is not good. We're gonna need to fix that. In fact, I think that's probably what a lot of today's focus is gonna, or this season's focus is gonna be on. I'm gonna try to get as much farming done as I can, mostly because I want to expand the wheat situation that we've got going on and the flour. But also, I want to get the tech going up because I am sick of walking around on foot, and I'm not getting a donkey. So we're going to need some farming tech. Alright, but first off, let's get the repairs done up. Then I'll probably, if I can beat my workers to it, I'll get the flax harvest done, and then we'll go out and dig. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I just saw that we're pretty crazy on the logs, and we're awfully low on the sticks, so we're gonna make just a little bit of a tweakage here. Right, you're still doing just the pure firewood, so we can definitely drop, yeah, that looks good. Drop that by 1 point. Well, we can drop it by 2 points. Let's up the sticks a little bit here too. Keep forgetting just how many knives these guys are making. I guess, I kept blaming these guys for not being able to keep up with production, but it's just that the hunters are going through them just that crazy, so... Oh, we picked up a... Oh, right, because I was doing farming last night. Oh, right, this is another thing, because there's a ton of skills that we want to get going on over here. Yeah, right here. And... yeah, we'll take that one too. Alright, so what's broken here? That should be done. Yep. Ah, you know what? It got broken again, and I could have used that opportunity to repair it. I just like repairing, or not repairing, upgrading. I like upgrading in the middle of the night just because, during the regular business day, there's so much going on, and there's, deposits in and out of the resource storage, and deposits in and out of the food storage, and, people taking food, people dropping off their goods, and the hunters and stuff. You end up with, like, weird backlogs, and you got to run around to every production place, every hunting place, and just empty out their personal storages. Because if they don't have a resource storage to put into, they just put it into their own personal chests, the one that are in the work site. And I just don't want to run around and have to take care of all that, so I'll just wait till sometime after 6 tonight, and I'll upgrade it. And we're also out of wheat and oat, and I don't think either one of those is coming until the fall. But we need another wheat field down anyway. And the thing is, yeah, we definitely go through more rye and oat than we do of the wheat, but the wheat is also the primary flour reagent. Oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to get any credit for any of this stuff. Oh well, that's fine. You enjoy your XP. I'll find some other way. Maybe I can do the hoeing for the expansion field that I do. Boy, this food storage got busted. That was like, what, 4 or 5 wall sections and 2 roof sections? Alright, so now we're done with repairs. Put all this stuff away. Now, I grabbed the iron scythe. Let's try to race out here and beat her to the punch. Maybe get at least a little XP for myself. Oh, it's mine! What are we thinking? Maybe a little extra wheat over on this side, I think. So I'll just go grab a hoe. I won't do the fertilizing. I'll let them do that part, but I will take a hoe, which... Alwyn, I'll remember this hoe forever. Alright, so we're posting 4. What are we posting 4 for? Barn is out of 2 things, right? Out of wheat, out of oat. Yeah, I know. Kitchen's out of flour, out of wheat. Right. We might just want to buy some wheat outright. Well, it looks like we're running into rocks, so 14 by 4, biggest we can make. That sounds alright. So let's get this thing hammered out, and then we'll see if we can get any points off of it. Then we'll get back to digging. I hope we had some pig breeding. Our manure and fertilizer output, or usage, not going to meet the output. Alrighty, got that all done. Got 6 over here, so I'm just going to set it all to wheat. It's very unlikely that I'll need that much, but it won't hurt. Also, because it's now touching, it's going to prioritize likely getting this yeah, probably getting field 1 first, because it is also touching, but as soon as field 1 is done, it's now going to go over field 6. Yeah, so we'll have the oat and the rye are both touching the actual shed itself, and then we've got a wheat field that's also touching the shed. So we should be pretty good for, you know, shoehorning their priorities in a direction that we want it to go. Also, this tiny little bit of flax is probably well above anything that we'll need. I literally just made that just because I wanted to start getting decorations going. It's likely going to get torn down or maybe converted into wheat or oat or something like that later on. I could have my tailor doing something with it. Yeah, I'll -1 on both of these here, I guess, and then there you go. Just to move it a little bit. So we'll be making like what, almost 10 a day? Not quite 10 a day. All right, so the town water situation is for a hot second actually looking pretty okay. So let's run up to our mine. Oh geez. That food storage needs to go up anyway because it's full. I completely forgot all about that. We also have just a cajillion raw meat in there, and we should just dump that off on just everybody who has the slightest amount of coin. Oh crap, that also means that the kitchen and the hunting lodge are both getting full up in their own personal inventories right now. Dig the hole, sell a whole bunch of crap, and then in the middle of the night we'll upgrade and then we'll run around and, hello. Who are you? Oh, you're one of my lumberjacks. Wow, you're ways from home. Yeah, so we'll, after dark, upgrade the thing. I know I've got plenty of resources for it. And then I'll run around to the 2 hunting lodges and the 3 kitchens, check all their storages, make sure that they don't have, backlogs of stuff. And hopefully we'll get back with enough time today where the stalls will still be open and we can dump off just an absurd amount of raw meat onto people. Alright, let's get to work. Well, the farm shed is out of fertilizer, but the barn's working on it as best they can, so I'm not super concerned with it. If I end up getting home and I see a whole bunch of manure in here, I might, make a little bit myself just to help pad it, but we'll see. Yeesh, 4 buckets already. Alright, so we've got the place totally strip mined here, and I'm taking a good chunk of stone with me again, just because we might be building a little bit this season. Thinking it probably wouldn't hurt to put down maybe another house or 2. The taxes aren't really looking too terrible. Oh boy, that is a ton of stone. Nice. But the taxes aren't looking too terrible now that we've actually got, some good production going and we've got, good material intake, we've got people making stuff for us. But the thing is, I really, really want that mine. I want the mine and I want the horse stall. Building, extraction, agriculture, those are the targets that we're going to need the most of here, if only for the technology points. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock, the barn is completely out of wheat and oat, and that's probably something that we should address because that also means that the kitchen is completely backlogged and didn't do literally anything today. The one kitchen is roasting all day, that's fine, the other one is making, porridge type stuff all day. That's not great because that's using the oat. So the rye one is going just fine, but that means that one kitchen operated at 50% capacity and the other kitchen is just bakery, which means that one with no flour did exactly 0 today. So I'm going to go to the food storage, get just as heavy as I possibly can with all of the raw meat that I can carry and just dump it. It's not likely to give me a whole bunch of cash, but more importantly, this thing is too full. Oh, it's only 500 pounds. Oh, God, this thing's got to go up. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot all about those water buckets that I had dropped in there. Boy, we really do need to upgrade the size of that thing then. I mean, yeah, this is way too much meat and it does need to get sold off, but the size is also way too small too. We've got 3,000 for the resource storage. We've got 500 for the food storage. We need those numbers are a little lopsided. The really annoying thing is this is going to take 1,000,000 trips because it's heavy, but it doesn't sell for a whole lot. This isn't exactly a money-making venture as much as it is just dump the weight. First things first, let's get to the farm hand here. We really do need wheat and oat.
Hello. Whatever you need, I've got it.
I know you've got what I need, my man. The only thing is, do I have enough money to buy what I need? Yikes, that would be... okay. Well,
Goodbye.
I'll be back. Okay, well, at least we can put all of that where it belongs. Hey, at least this isn't a panic crafting sell-off to pay taxes or get money for something that we need. This is just a still completely my fault annoyance, but, you know, this is an annoyance, not a crisis.
How can I help you? Best goods in the valley?
I understand why you guys aren't hanging out at your own house. Like, you guys live further to the edge of town. Like, you guys live right at the entrance. Wow.
Goodbye.
Alright, I really expected that I was going to have more than that. Well, it's the raw meat. It just doesn't sell. It's only 8 o'clock, so retailers shouldn't be going to bed just yet. So I should be able to get at least 1, maybe 2 more trips left. And then after that, I should have time enough to get the food storage upgraded. Also, I know that I adjusted this... yeah, that's the one doing full tilt. Yeah, this is the one doing 50-50-50. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, we can live with that a little bit better. It's going to be absurd amount of fur, but maybe with that much fur, maybe we can get our tailor some better unlocks. Maybe we can start making some better shoes. Maybe get some fur boots or something going. Because by rectifying the one problem of way overweight in the food storage, we're now adjusting for that, and we're going to make ourselves way overweight in the resource storage now because we're using a little bit of leather, but we're using absolutely no fur. Like, no crafting location is using any fur at all. Are you just, like, island hopping between other people's houses that are not your house? That's a really weird thing you're doing if it's the case.
See you soon.
Oh, I should buy gifts. With my $14 that I have on me here. Oh, shoot, he's gone to bed. Shoot, the bartender's going to bed too.
Best goods in the valley. Hello there, goodbye.
I need stalls. Stalls under production, I think. Oh. Oh my. Oh, never mind. Well, our tax situation is never going to be an issue ever again, as we are literal chin whiskers away from market stalls. That really is, it's pretty much end game technology at that point. You get market stalls, you don't have to worry about money ever again. Alright, so dump off a whole bunch of water. We'll make one last meat run here. And we'll get this thing upgraded.
Hello there. Whatever you need, I've got it.
Just your money. Not yet.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, let's get this thing built up, then we'll get Racimir to bed. Also, after just checking the resource storage, we're still a little on the shaky side for the sticks. Man, those blacksmiths are just burning through them. So I tweaked the lumberjacks just a little bit more. So I've got a little less planks, a little less logs, and just more and more and more sticks. Although I will say, as I'm, you know, slagging away with 30 or so logs at a time here, having this incredible amount of logs has been very beneficial for the upgrades in the building. But we are slowing down on that. You know, we're not doing quite the insane building spree that we have been lately. The other thing is I don't want to drop the planks too terribly hard, because our workshop currently is actually using them. They're making some buckets, and they're making all those wooden vials. I mean, if they got better at their jobs, I'd like them to, you know, make something out of clay that's a bit more financially beneficial. But as it stands right now, they're both 3s, so they're just not producing at a rate that I'd like them to. Alright, outstanding. Okay, those are some better numbers. 88 out of 1,000. That I can deal with. Alright, good night, guys. Lots to do tomorrow. Ready? Let's get cooking. Alrighty, done and done. Get him fed, and then we'll just dump any left, if there is any left. There's going to be a whopping 4. Oh well. Now the 2 hunting lodges should be just absolutely jam-packed with even more raw meat. And the 2 kitchens likely have a bunch of leftover stuff in them as well. Let's go empty them. And then maybe we build a couple of houses. Building stuff is going to get me closer to the mine, but the mine is actually the next step above the resource stall. So getting those stalls, man, that would really just be ridiculous. A resource stall and a clothing stall would be pretty fantastic. Okay, there's that. Yep. Alright, that one wasn't too bad though. I think I caught that one at a pretty good time. Wait, 2, I thought I fixed every problem by buying up wheat and stuff. Yeah, we've also got a lot of pregnancies going on. We got 3. So the future of our town is going to be booming, but it's also going to get a little tight. Oh, the flour, right. Could go just buy a ton more crops off the farmer. I mean, I've got a crazy amount of copper and tin. I haven't even done my usual smelting of day 1. So I could copper knife like crazy and then go sell off and just buy a bunch of goods off the farmer. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. But also give me more production points, which is very cool too. We'll get all the tin and copper smelted up. I'll make a whole bunch of the copper knives. I don't think I'll mess with the bronze just yet. I've got a couple extra bronze bars just stashed away in there for right now. Boy, that was a lot of copper. I did not realize just how much copper I had dug up this season. Alrighty, got the smelting all done. Let's go build us a bunch of knives. Wow, there's a lot of leftovers. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. But you weren't the person.
Have a good day.
For some reason I thought that she was a production person. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to search my own town for the person that I've been flirting with. But the problem is there's been 3 people that I've been flirting with. Oh crap, and I missed an entire season last season, so I'm sure the affection went down. Alrighty, knives are all done. Dump off anything that's left over here. Just sticks. Okay.
How can I help you? Only the best products here.
I know it, my man. Your products have always been outstanding. Need more wheat, though. I'm just gonna take... Oh, wait, have I bought you out of... Okay, no, you've got plenty. Whoa, whoa, whoa! 1,800 bucks. Dude, alright. That wasn't even all of it. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna manually make some of this flour myself. Pretty sure the barn workers can keep up with the kitchen. It's just that I want to get a little bit in front of it now. So it's not like the second they make one, it's immediately taken. So it's just 100. 100 should be enough for a little bit, I think. Have a number of pregnancies. Oh, yep, here it comes. Exactly what I knew was coming. An entire hunting lodge is going to get shut down in a minute. That's probably okay. You know what? Okay, so you're fired. And then you're fired. And then you're in. And you're in. Just because I don't want to have to mess with the ratios. Because when both of them are gone for maternity leave, so it would just have a perpetual flag on this unless I dropped the production all the way to 0%, and I'm just not going to do that. So let's leave it like this. We've got just an absurd amount of meat coming in anyway, so I think the loss of these 2 won't hurt too terribly bad. I don't think. But anyway, I was over here looking for who's on level 5. Wait a minute, are you the person that I was... Right, because I picked you up because you're decent at diplomacy. Because you were the one that I was planning ahead with. In fact, you might be the person that I was trying to flirt with.
How can I help you? See you soon.
You're not it.
How is life treating you?
Oh, yep, you were the person. What's your biggest fear? Responsibilities. What's your favorite season? You know, I love all of that. I'm a big fan of winter. Yes, there's no stupid farming, and, well, I wouldn't drink a warm beer, but, you know, the beer will warm you up. Yeah, what brought you here? Destiny? I owed some money to... That's okay.
Have a good day.
Okay, I need to go make some money because I'm buying some stuff. I'm having too much fun with this now. Now, I think I'm going to make myself 2 hammers just to have for my own person use. The 2 bronze pickaxes really did come in handy. I didn't even break one. It got down a little bit in durability, but it's still rocking pretty solid. Let me get 2 of them. Boy, I'm going to actually burn through a lot of the bronze before I even make any money with it. Not that I need it. I've got Alwyn's iron right now, so I probably don't need those. You know what? Yeah, we'll just go right straight for the knives now. Alrighty, so let's go put away all the leftovers, and let's go make some money, and then let's go buy some gifts. Good lord, those are expensive. And these should be all nice and safe to leave in here. The NPC workers will actually prioritize, like, the crappiest items first. So they'll take stone until there is no more stone, then they'll go up to copper, then they'll go up to bronze. So they'll work with you. Boy, do I love having it be the middle of the day and having nothing in the upper left-hand corner.
My wares never disappoint.
I'm sure they won't, but will they get me a girlfriend? Oh, $1,000. Okay. Wait. So I don't have enough money on me. You don't have enough money to buy my stuff.
See you soon.
Oh. Oh, we need... Okay. Oh, what's more important? Yeah, get that. Not worried about the money right now. I'm not super worried about food. Actually, you know what? Yeah, give me double up on that.
How is life? Only the best products here.
Lady, I have...
Treating you.
When's the last time I
Goodbye.
bought anything off you? Seriously.
How is life treat? Whatever you need, I've got it.
Alright, so I can get exactly 1 single gift. Oh boy. Well, no, it won't be quite enough. Look at this. And I'm going to come back for those earrings,
Goodbye.
because you might not be there come fall. In fact, I would bet money you probably won't be there in the fall. This is the thing about the gift shop person. They will always spawn in a tavern. But the thing is, not every town has a tavern. So when you build right here, you know, right on top of Gastovia, it does kind of hedge your bet a little bit that you'll be able to get one. But, you know, there's what, 3 or 4 other taverns that are out in the world, so no guarantees on that. Alright, so yeah, I was going to say we should have a crap load of those, and yeah, give me these 2.
Best goods in the valley.
Alrighty, let's dump all that. Dump all that. 750. Now, I would imagine the flute, because she seems like the free spirit type, the flute is probably going to carry a lot more weight than the earrings,
How is life treating you? Have a good day.
because they do have preferred gifts over others. I think they eliminated, because I think there was actually a time when if you gave the wrong gift, it actually reduced their mood, like they get annoyed at you for not knowing them. But now, I think it's every gift will increase mood. It's just, or not mood, it's affection. Because there's the mood gauge and there's the affection gauge. But I think every gift does increase the affection, but giving the right gift just does more now. You know, I wonder if they adjusted that in the same time that they adjusted the Herald. Because having the negative king modifier would actually give negative mood for doing Herald quests. That was a pretty wild one. That's not where we're going.
How is life treating you?
Hi, how is life treating you, actually? I got you a little something. So I doubt that this is going to be, like, the good gift, but it will still pick her up a little bit. Oh, wait, +7. Interesting. I was expecting only a +5. Oh, free stuff! I know. Can't talk to you anymore, can't give you any more stuff, but making progress here. Speaking of progress, let's go pick up one of those brand new shiny hammers I just made and go slam down a couple extra houses. Because that stall unlock is incredibly close, and we should be able to get it done. Oh, speaking of unlocks, you know what we should do? 299 bucks? Find me some of those fancier shoes here. Ooh, we don't have enough money for that. Oh, we don't even have enough for the low-end ones. Wait, why am I looking at that when I probably have tons of shoes to sell off? Yeah, what the hell am I thinking? Go sell these shoes, get her the better unlock, and so once we get fancy shoes, then we'll start getting some real serious cash. Not that we even need it. Like, we're approaching some...
Hello.
Hi.
Only the best products here.
We're approaching some really high-end... You asshole. How... Nice job, idiot.
Have a good day.
Now put your shoes back on. That was dumb. Anyway, as we're approaching getting market stalls, and we're getting higher and higher unlocks, money is literally 1 second away from becoming completely irrelevant. Not even not an issue anymore, it's completely irrelevant. Yeah, I like that one, just because it's the most joint usage. Like, I like how close the fur and the leather are. Yeah, let's snag that. Stop making those all together. And now you're full tilt on these. Yeah, you're gonna only make, about 3 a day compared to what you were making on the shoes, but those 3 a day are gonna be just raking in the money. Oh shoot, I checked the hunting lodges. I did not check the storages of kitchens over here. I don't know if they've got any backlog themselves. Alright, so we're probably gonna have more of the crappy foundations for a little bit until it levels out some, but... Well, I could push the houses back some. Like, keep them not quite in the straightest of lines, but what if I pushed it back a little bit? It would probably give me the better foundation. Nope, you're just gonna give me crappy foundation no matter what. Unless I go way back there. No thanks. We'll stick with the crappy foundation. You know what, this is definitely gonna be way crooked compared to the neighbor's house, but I'm lining it up more with the shoreline at this point. So what if they're not in the straightest line? They're gonna be looking better for the shore, I think. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and speak of the devil. Perfect. We are building one of those today. Yeah, I'll probably just finish... I'll finish the one house. I don't really need 2 houses. In fact, I don't need this house. My god, the house next door is crooked as shit. That's the offending unit. Alright, do I tear it down? I don't know. Somebody in the comment section, let me know if I should tear that down. I do have the demolitions expert, so I will get half the resources back. Also, this house here is likely not going to be filled. So it's not like we can't just... Oh, but then there's no guarantee that I'll be able to wedge it back in there. Alright, so yeah, somebody let me know if if I should... Oh, wow, that really is bad. But how? How did I do that so bad? Oh, man, the thing is, I've walked by it a million times. Oh, God, how did I do that? Because I was building in the dark. That's always the reason for everything. You were doing it in the dark. Why'd you get lost in Star Sand? You were out exploring in the dark. Why'd you almost die in Planet Crafter? You were trying to get resources in the dark. Why are all of your houses crooked? I wonder if I have enough planks for this. The logs were absolutely drowning in, but the planks... The workshop is actually making good use of those planks. Wow. Good work, you two. It's looking real nice over there. I think the farm is automated. I don't know if it's big enough, but I think it's sufficiently self-reliant now. And the animal feed can probably get turned down just a little bit. Ooh, that is exactly enough planks. Uh-oh. Alright, now you're bringing in 34 a day. What are you guys using? 15? still, we've got over 100 logs in there, and now we have 1 plank, so that's probably not a ratio that we should be... Okay, that works. For now, anyway. Oh, I should load up on stones, too, before I head over. Oh, we are about to be rich beyond measure. Oh, and what a time to have it happen, too, in the summer. So we've got all of fall and all of winter to make a crap ton of cash. Oh, taxes this year are going to be a joke. Does that bother me? Oh my god, it really does. Oh my god, every time I look at it, it looks worse than it did a minute ago. But see, now I'm worried. Like, if I tear that thing down, am I going to be able to find just a pixel-perfect rotation where it's going to let me slip it back in between the two? Also, now that I'm thinking about it, am I going to get down the end of the line here and then find out that because this thing was rotated weird, I kicked over this house that I'm working on now, I, like, pushed it down further, and now I'm going to have weird gaps, and then I get all the way down to the end of the line here, and then there's going to be this weird, like, 3/4 of a distance, like, between, and I can't put a house there, and... well, those are later problems. Because there are some odd gaps here and there. I can't believe I did that. This is actually my favorite place to build. So I've actually built this town probably like 3 or 4 different times, and always in different configurations and different orientations, but for the houses usually stay the same. All the production and harvesting and all that. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Maybe we should go throw a bunch of rugs around. All the logs are done, all the planks are done. Now we just need stones. Finish up this house, we'll build 2 market stalls. I don't really need a clothing stall just yet though, do I? Really just a resource stall. Maybe a food stall that would be selling like only raw meat. Alright, so we'll get this thing finished up and then we'll build at least 1 stall. So I'm thinking the go-ahead obvious one is going to be a resource stall. Just because somebody dumping all that firewood that we don't need, that's A, going to bring in income, and B, going to, you know, kind of control the weight in the storage shed. I mean, we're not super worried about the weight in the storage shed just yet, because, you know, it's a level 2, and I've got 2 of them, but ultimately that storage shed that's out there, that's going to get torn down the second I get a mine. Ah, damn it, I don't have any frickin' linen. Okay, give me a lot of this. Then give me, like, at least 10 of this, too. Ooh, that's a long, long ways away. I'm surprised that the level 2 doesn't come with an extra person. It really could. You forgot to open that up? Oh my god. Trying to remember how much. I think it's 12. I'm just gonna bam out 15 anyway, though. Alright, now I'm hoping that'll give me just a little bit of extra. Because these things, they tend to get damaged kind of on the regular. Oh, for frick's sake, seriously? I also used to have the composition of them memorized. Like, I knew exactly what went into it. What, 8 logs, 8 planks, and then 10 or 12 linen, I think. You know, while I'm over here, I might as well hit these things up, too. Where'd the chest go? Oh. Don't mind if I do. I'm hungry anyway. Thanks. Ooh. I'm eating first here. Little midnight snack before I get to work on... Yeah, F it, I'll take the bread. Don't make it crooked. For the love of all that is good and holy, don't make it crooked. And I want it butted right up against the kitchen because we're probably going to put the row of them. Which, if you've seen in my tutorial videos, I kind of like... That was actually one of my earlier towns, and I just like the way it looks where, you know, you walk into town from either Gustovia or from Barrow or something, and then met with our whole retail empire over here. Alrighty, and done. Now, I know you can't see it right now, but the default color is actually white. But there's color-coded ones, and if you look down in the bottom there, where it says change goods type, that's actually where you adjust what kind of like department for your department store you're going to be running. So right off the bat, we're going resources. And then we're going to assign... Yes. Because you are honestly a pretty terrible craftsman. And then now what are we selling? I'll put like 1% on there just because I think we're probably a little too high and it's still like 1% on both of those as well. Yeah, we really need this to go away. Probably about 100 at least each a day. I'd definitely get rid of this. About 100 a day? That sounds good. Sure. We're probably making one a day. We'll sell one a day. Less than one a day because I don't want this flagging, and I know it's going to start flagging almost immediately, so let me see what the lumberjacks that are only on the firewood are bringing in. Yeah, 227 a day, so we can probably sell 200 a day. And if we get low on firewood, we can just back it off. Yeah, 198 versus 202. All right, yeah, 198. All right, so now she's working at 78%, so now she's definitely going to need closely monitoring because her diplomacy skill is just going to skyrocket. Wait, how many vials are you making a day? We should probably check that too. Okay, so we're making 95 wooden vials a day. We're not quite selling that many, are we? So let's drop this back down. All right, so making 94.5, 95, and we're selling almost 94. That's probably good numbers right there, honestly. All right, so we're selling them like crazy here. We've got her to 100%, so now her diplomacy definitely is going to be going berserk. Just 173 bucks a day right there, and 140 bucks right there. So, goodbye taxes. Never mind. We're done here. And that's just off of one stall. It is single-handedly the most powerful building in the entire game. Not just for the money that you're making, because like I said, once you get these, money is irrelevant. But also because it helps you with your weight situation in your resource and your food storages. And beyond that, if you're looking to try to get somebody with 10s across the board, oh my god, A, it's the only way to increase diplomacy, and B, it just flies. Like the diplomacy that people get out of that is just insane. Oh shoot, you know what I should do? I should redo the traps too. I keep forgetting about that. My hunting and survival could definitely go higher. I mean, I'm beyond the point of ever needing to go hunting again now. My hunting lodge is operational at, full capacity to feed myself and the town. All of the hard combat related tasks, like the chapters and the story quest, all the combat related stuff is all done, so don't really need any of that. Still, it's good to have it a little bit higher just because, what if I get jumped by bandits, or there are some upcoming quests that are going to require some combat, so still wouldn't hurt to be able to take a bit more of a punch than what I can right now. I noticed that she was in that workshop. I must have had her there as a placeholder because, she was a 2 at crafting. So there's no way that I had brought her in as a crafter. What that then means is, where did my other crafter go? Or do I have an odd number of crafters somehow? So I'm just going to take a minute here, run through, see who's doing what, and what our balances are. It's something that I've kind of been putting off because, like I said, yeah, in one of the previous episodes, I said something like, oh, I don't know how many farmers I have, but I've got a balance now. And I'm definitely not really too certain on how many crafters we've got going on. Especially with these weird one-offs of like, oh, there's only one in the sewing hut right yet because we don't have the max out sewing hut that has 2 people. So that's kind of throwing my balance off a little bit. But I also have at least one mother, I think. Yeah, because we've got a 0-age kid over here. And of course, it's a crafting person. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't think there's a whole lot more production buildings that I'm going to want. Maybe another workshop, but I should be fine with the 2 smithies, and you'll see later I have a plan for that. In the meantime, I think I am going to put up another house. Maybe I'll move... Yeah, I'm going to move that one person out of the crooked house. I know I said I was gonna, like, leave it to the comments, but... Oh, I'll leave it to the comments. Yeah, somebody comment down there. Let me know if that house is, like, tweaking you out as bad as it's tweaking me out, and then if it needs to get moved. and we'll fix it. But right now, let's just make another house, and, wait, what else do we want to do this season? I've got this newfound air of freedom here. Especially now that I have that resource stall over there. Oh my goodness. Money is done. We're gonna buy a horse. We're gonna buy a horse in no time. Oh, this is fun. Well, I just checked my technology tree, and unfortunately the barn is the next one up. We're very, very close to it. But the stable is the next one after the barn, but it's gonna be a little bit of ways. I don't want to make more farm just to have. I mean, I could do a bit of an exploit on it, but where's the fun in that, you know? Like, I could go over there, make more farm field, hoe it all myself so I get the technology points, and then just destroy it because I don't need it. But that sounds kind of lame. Oh, that actually looks really good. It's crooked again. F it. I don't even care anymore. Or I'm trying to make myself not care. It's funny, I see, you know, comments and, you know, posts from developers and publishers and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, I actually kind of enjoy, you know, deliberately making my town crooked because it's part of the medieval charm. It really is, though, is the thing. Because, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like, back in, what, 1000 AD, you know, you can see in some of the European towns, like, nothing is straight there. Everything is windy, it all follows waterways, you know, it all follows the natural curvature of the pre-existing topography. They didn't, you know, have earth movers and excavators and stuff like that. They didn't change the landscape to fit their building plans. They changed their building plans to fit their landscape. Which I think I've done a pretty okay job, except for that one really crooked one. Since we're really approaching some serious end game building type stuff here, maybe what we do in the fall is go hit up that Kestrel spot. I think it should be the finale of the story. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, let's get our excavator going a little bit differently here too. Honestly, if we ever do run out of stone, there's so much stone just lying on the floor of the mine back there. Every time I get too heavy, I just throw it on the ground. I really, really do want more limestone going in because I want to get this whole town just as completely fortified up as I possibly can. A, because repairs annoy the hell out of me, and B, the happiness is just great. Like, you really can't overestimate just how, or overstate just how important all that happiness is for the productivity of your people. Now, why are we posting numbers up in the corner? What's going on here? Yeah, that was only a matter of time. Well, listen. Tomorrow's the start of fall. That's gonna get fixed on its own. Not super concerned. Alright, 2 rocks and 48 planks. No sweat. Although, tomorrow is the start of fall, and we have a lot of wheat that needs planting, and I don't know how much wheat we've got. Tomorrow being the start of fall also means that all the retailers are going to reset, so I'll be able to just buy wheat and get my guys planting on their own. So, not super concerned. I mean, if I really felt it was a huge, huge issue, I could always just, you know, take a carriage ride out to Rolnica. I've got a little bit of stuff that I could be selling. I'm certain that my retailer is already bringing in the cash. Alright, let's plank up. Finish up that house over there. What else are we doing today? I honestly kind of went into this season with just no plans whatsoever, and things just sort of fell into my lap and happened around me. Alrighty, good deal. Go get that thing finished up. Now, see, stuff like this is just why... Yep, the free spirit. There it is. Oh, thank you so much for... I don't remember who it was that commented on it, but somebody actually confirmed to me that yes, it did change. The personality indicator thing It's a perk that you buy in the diplomacy skill tree. It used to be the second you bought it, you could talk to any female and immediately see what her personality was, but now you have to get her affection up. I think the person said 20% before you can see what the personality is, but the free spirit one, they're really just the best.
See you soon.
Take care, sweetheart. We'll be married in probably a year. My god, is this crooked too? Like, was it really that dark when I was starting all of this, the work on all these things? This one looks pretty okay. With its big old flank stake of a foundation over there, but whatever. Alright. It just kicked in with what sounds like the nighttime music, but it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. Which, I know Poland is kind of far to the north, but I'm pretty sure New York is the only place that it actually gets, you know, nighttime at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Although, didn't we just pass the midpoint? The solstice or whatever? Where now we're slowly gaining like a minute or so of daylight back, I think. Alright. This one looks... I like it. I like that one. That one came out good. Oh my god, you can just look at this, look at the row of stairs, and this guy is just... I mean, the one next to him is a little lopsided, and then this one got extra lopsided, and then I kind of corrected it. You can just look down the stairwells and just see that, oh my god, this guy is so absurdly crooked. Alright. I'm just going to leave it up to anybody down below who says, you know, keep it or, you know, tear it down and spin it. Now, do I want another workshop? Certainly don't need it. Also, building too much more over here is going to start to encroach in on the farm territory. These don't need to get dug up just yet, but they likely will get dug up. Because I foresee eventually a lot of farmland over this way. And likely a lot of this action is probably going to get converted to farmland as well. Oh wait, that was the thing I was talking about. I was going to move the animals over to this side, just because I thought it would look cool. We could do that. Actually, we could do all of it. We could do another workshop. You know, another workshop wouldn't hurt. Just for planning for the future, like what if I want to start getting taverns, and I want to get a workshop that's really dedicated to wine bottles or beer bottles or something like that. Oh, 49 out of 60. Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Let's build a couple extras here. So as close to the road as we possibly can, and as close to the blacksmith as we can. Oh, that looks perfect. Alright, now we're building with an actual level and plumb bob and stuff. I kind of like the way that this section is turning out. You know, food storage, resource storage. We got a tailor going on over here. You know, we got like production and industrial central here. You know, we got our two blacksmiths, our barn. This gap annoys the hell out of me, but you know, what can you do? Nope. It would help if you actually had some materials to build with. It would also help if your town had water. Alright, so we'll get the town back to watered up here. Oh shoot, yeah, now the kitchen's gonna get pissed. Alright, let's get the water taken care of. Alright, so there's water. We'll build that workshop. And yeah, I think I will move the pigsty in the barn. Or the pigsty in the chicken coop. I also just think it'll look cooler, you know? Oh man, we are actually running ourselves low on logs here. Right immediately as I said, oh well, we've really toned it down on the building and the construction, and then I built two houses and upgraded a storage, and I'm going to be getting half the resources back, but I'm going to build a chicken coop and a pigsty, so that's going to be a ton of resources right there as well. Well, it is definitely time that we start going to get our own logs then. Oh well. Well, I said I wasn't in a super hurry to get all these stumps taken out, but, well, we might as well do it now then. Although at least the other two buildings that we're putting up today, they're negligible resources. I mean, hell, it's mostly sticks. A little bit of straw. Alright, so this should get the secondary workshop all finished up. I kinda am a little cautious on how we're doing for food. Oh, wow, that was not enough planks. Totally underestimated that one again. Yeah, it's funny, another person in the comment section was like, wait, you have 3 kitchens? I've never had 3 kitchens before. Honestly, neither have I. I've played around with, like, having 2 before, but I've never needed this many kitchens before. Like, this isn't even for profits. This is just for feeding the townsfolk. But that is a low-key concern. Wait, why are we at 3 now? Come on, guys. We were doing so well here. Why are we at 3? Oh, God. The kitchen's out of flour, yeah. I don't like the idea of using rye and oat for flour. But if I remember correctly, yeah, we have a ton of it, though. My God. Well, flour does grind up pretty quick. This shouldn't take forever, I don't think. Over here. Alright. There's an extra 200 flour. That should do us for a while. And I don't want to tell them to put percentages into these. It's gonna be fall in a matter of hours. And that section is all residential. It probably would make more sense to have them over here. Like, logically and aesthetically. Yeah, fine. Let's move them. 2 uneven. Oh, wait. Perfect. Now, are you going to be nice enough to... Oh, you are going to be... Oh, that's going to actually look pretty cool. Alright, I'm already excited for this. And I know that everything gets, instant teleported, but, it's just going to look cool when... Oh, the pigsty is right there next to the barn, and, the hen house is right here next to the food storage, where it's going to need to be, and, it's just going to look cooler. Food and, well, I'm not super concerned about the food, but, yeah, the water needs to get going here. Always neglecting poor Racimir's survival. Boy, we are generating a really crazy amount of straw. I don't know if our retailer is selling enough of it. I mean, yeah, I need to hold on to some of it for repairs and, more importantly, for animal feed, but it's a little on the crazy side right now, I think. I might be able to actually get all these moved around and then get the other ones torn down, too. I would kind of like that. What are the odds of there being any food in here? Oh, I'll just ignore it. It's fine. He's going to get fully fed in, well, a couple of minutes, because I was going to say a couple hours, but no, we're going to get him to bed pretty soon here. So, he's not super concerned about his own food. Alrighty, chickens are done. Get a stab at this pigsty over here. Actually, you know what? That would probably conserve a lot of resources too. So let's, yeah, move all of you guys. I don't know if I pulled you off of the right animal breeder position, but... Alright, perfect. Nope, we forgot to set our workload here. I like it. Oh, there's going to be a ton of animal feed that we're going to waste, because there's no way of pulling it out. Like, I'm going to be able to go clean out all the feathers and eggs and just get, bonus on that before I tear the thing down, but even when you tear it down, you don't get any of the animal feed back, which that part's a bummer. There you go, you're 50% full, you're fine. Besides, you don't want a bunch of barn animals next to your kitchen, right? Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, the more on board with this decision I am. Listen, I know you're hungry, but you get magic, between season stuff that happens, so you're fine. And yeah, you're slowly getting a little bit hurt, but listen, not only is your food going to come back, but you're going to get full life, so this is just one of the perks of not being the NPC. You're the star, you're the main attraction. But it's also one of the drawbacks, because it means that I'm not feeding you like I'm feeding the rest of the townsfolk, so sorry. And done. Wow, I actually built so much stuff today that I almost broke a bronze hammer. Alright, let's get all this stuff put away and we'll get Racimir put to bed here. There's really no gun to my head to move the pigs around. I can do that literally whenever I want. Oh, let's see if we got any Hey! Nice. And so it begins. Boy, this town is really gonna start kicking off. We gotta start lighting it, though. Oh, I think those need iron. We're not quite at the Iron Age yet. But getting into the Iron Age is definitely something that we can look forward to. So thank you guys so much for joining me in our 6th summer. That one took way more takes than you would imagine it would. And I hope to see you in the fall. I think we're going to go do Kestrel's action, which is very likely to take us to the completion of the story. So anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next one. The 7. Good night, guys.